And Kendrick Meek joins me here in New York, the Florida Democrat who serves as Hillary Clinton's campaign senior advisor. So you finding yourself in a tough spot, getting asked some tough questions, Congressman?
Oh, no. I mean, it's great. This is a campaign season. I'm glad that Democrats have choices in this primary race. This is something that we haven't had in recent years, and I think it's a great discussion.
And when you hear bitterness from African-American, or put it this way, I'm telling you, when you look at young people under 30, my son's 28, they like Barack Obama's idealism. They are very angry, it seems to me, about these attacks on his character or the kind of pragmatic, bare-knuckle politics, maybe business as usual, but it seems particularly harsh in this context.
You know, Geraldo, it's interesting, and I'm so glad to be here in the studio because I've been traveling with Bill Clinton for the last 72 hours. I was there when he was asked a question about how he felt about the South Carolina primary. We went to breakfast and had breakfast with folks that were going to vote, and then we went to a polling place, at the first polling place. There was some press there. They wanted availability. They were firing off questions of saying, how do you feel about this day? This is maybe a historic day for Barack Obama. African-American candidates have done well in this state, and he said, you know, there's a history. Bill Clinton, you know him. He's a historian of politics. He can tell you down to the precinct how it turned out in certain states, who won the presidency 50 years ago. And he was responding to a question of saying that Barack Obama will probably do well today. And he didn't tie it in with Jesse Jackson. He was asked a question, well, you know, Jesse, he said, well, Jesse did well here too. And so that, I mean, it wasn't anything like he was responding, but if you look at some of the media accounts, when it was called for Barack Obama, they played the clip from 10 a.m. that morning before we even had exit polls. So I think it's important that we pay attention to the issues with the State of the Union coming up. The issues are going to be there. Being with Bill Clinton is not out there to make news. He is trying to help his wife. And in closing, I just want to say this on that very question. The media in America is not used to seeing a leading African-American candidate for President of the United States. The media and Americans are not used to seeing a woman making history, winning primaries for President of the United States. And the media is not used to seeing, or America, a spouse that was once upon a time the commander-in-chief. So we have to look at it from that standpoint and know that we're making history.
Before I get to our other Congress people, to give them equal time, that may be on the other side of the commercial break, you're a former First Lady of a major American city. You respond to the Congress.
I've been in these positions, and I think it's nice when you have spouses advocating for one another. I mean, listen, the Clintons know what they're doing. They know how to win. They're in it to win it here. And the things of which you're speaking, I think it would be incredible if it was a combination ticket. I think it would be very attractive. It would be a historic situation if they combine.
But do you buy the
forces.
Congressman's perspective on this, that Bill Clinton was just
I think Bill Clinton is speaking in a more passionate rhetoric, even in terms of defending his wife, than we've seen him speak in the past. If he were the one running for president, he wouldn't have the rhetoric in the level that he's doing it now. I think it would be more toned down. But nevertheless, I support what he's doing. I admire it, and I think that he should keep it up.
All right, Congresswoman Ross Layton and David Dreyer after this short commercial break.